When the COVID-19 pandemic began and everyone needed to stop having in-person concerts, live music kind of shut down. It was a big motivator for us to find a way to meet our audiences where they are. If they're not going to be in the concert hall, what else can we do? How can we still connect with them in a really new, innovative way? ROCO is really built on access by coming upon our QR codes. We're really thoughtfully paired with the different pieces of public art and different views of the skyline and of nature. So this was a way to, get the audience out on the trails where they could distance, but also enjoy music.
People are spending so much time outdoors in parks with their families, with their friends. I know that's the only way that I'm socializing. And we knew Buffalo Bayou was such an incredible asset to the city and had all these amazing pieces of art. And so we were saying, well, what QR codes have made a resurgence, and we can pair those together with our music. We can pair it with different landmarks in Buffalo Bayou Park. And it was a no-brainer. We reached out to the park and they were ecstatic at the idea.
It's very emblematic of ROCO. It's very us to always be innovating, always be thinking outside of the box. And, we're used to rolling with the punches. And we sometimes honestly see, when we get thrown unexpected obstacles or things that happen, challenges, we take them and turn them into opportunities. That's totally our motto.
Sometimes we kind of joke that ROCO is the why not orchestra. Someone comes to us with an idea and we're just going, okay, why not? Let's give it a shot, see what happens. And if it doesn't go well, at least we learn something from it. With the success that we saw there, we realized that it is completely unlimited, that we can take this to pretty much any physical space, that we can tie music to that space just simply using the QR codes and our 15 years of music that we have.
There's not a lot of orchestras that have this kind of library. I mean, there's people who have made CDs and made things that you have to buy to download. I think that's the thing, is I saw so many ways of orchestral building for many years. I just kind of felt like we need to capture these live recordings because they're really good. They can be broadcast immediately. People have now come to us to do this more. Texas Children's was one of the first. We thought about why not divide our playlist up into 3 basic moods: soothing, joyful, bold. And even a Haydn symphony has all 3 of those moods. And so each movement's in a different playlist. And then we randomized it. So every time you scan it, or when you listen to the next piece, you're never going to get the same piece each time. So there's like 100 in each playlist. We're going to now go into parks in Precinct 2, all 4 campuses of Texas Children's Hospital, including McAllen in Spanish. We're going to be at the airports. I'm so excited, I can't tell you.
We want to, going forward, we wanted to expose people to even more of our library and catalog. There's so many great works that we've performed and so many composers to discover. So we decided to find a way that we could classify, all of our library into a few different buckets. And if you are in the mood to hear, this specific type of mood or theme, that you would be able to access a playlist that randomizes our works so that you can have a different experience every time.
Once we're able to welcome audiences back in person, as those numbers and capacity grow over time, we're in a huge shift right now, and so much is yet to be seen. But hopefully, yes, we'll see some new faces that we hadn't seen before, and people that were attracted to us through this and had the experience to enjoy us in a park, or when they're maybe in the hospital receiving treatment for something or caring for a loved one there. I think right now it's, we're really focused on how we can grow it and doing something similar to what we have been doing already, but just trying to keep pushing the envelope on where we take that technology.
There's no limits. That's how ROCO thinks, though. That's typical for us. We can sort of do anything. We can find a way with enough imagination and forethought. It's possible. I mean, really, it's the idea that ROCO is the most accessible ensemble in the universe. We can almost say that. I guess if we get in space, we can say that for sure. Honestly, if Elon Musk is watching, we'd like to have a QR code.
Yes, I would just love to slap a QR code on the next car he throws up in space. What I really want to do is talk to the innovative sector here in Houston. There's a potential there to show that innovation can happen in the arts as well, in a way that's not just for innovation's sake. That was always my pet peeve, is you don't innovate just to innovate. You innovate because there's a need and a reason to be more connected. If that's always your goal, you'll always reach it. That's really what's exciting, is that we were already live streaming for 7 years before COVID hit, and we didn't have to pivot. We just leaned deeper into the digital world and really had some fun with it. There's a lot more to come. We have a lot of things coming in the next 5 years. It's really exciting what we're going to be doing in the community. So.